Hey ecofictologists, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lobis and I've got a book haul video for you, which is something I've never done before, which is very exciting for me. And I've combined it with a book shopping vlog kind of. I went to go visit my friend down in Norfolk and she took me to all the charity shops around her and in Norwich, and I decided I wanted to see how many eco-fiction novels I could find in Norfolk. How well do charity shops in Norfolk represent the eco-fiction genre? So that is what you are about to see, and I hope you enjoy. And then at the end, I will show you all of the books that I bought and what they're all about and which ones I'm super excited to read. So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Every day I see miserable people doing things they hate just to fit in. I know it's easier to get along peacefully, but have you ever thought about you? Don't know why I keep on doing what I'm told to do when the rules are made up by someone we never knew. Baby, wipe your tears and hear me out. We don't need someone to feel alright. Let's do the streets all in Monday. Let's call your exes and tell them they can join us too. Why always worry about money when you can get rich by trying to see the outside? I know it's hard sometimes to believe it, that you deserve more than me. Said, oh, quit the job you hate and love the ones you love. 'Cause have you ever really thought about you? Don't know why I keep on doing what I'm told to do when the rules are made up by someone we never knew. Baby, wipe your tears and hear me out. We don't need someone to feel alright. Let's do the streets all in Monday. Let's call your exes and tell them they can join us too. Why always worry about money when you can get rich by trying to see the outside? We don't need someone to feel alright. Let's do the streets all in Monday. Let's call your exes and tell them they can join us too. Why always worry about money when you can get rich by trying to see the outside?
vision ahead of us. Here we go. The slowest of vehicles. That's amazing.
Work is almost over, summer's getting closer. No time to be sober, sunshine on my shoulders. I'm alive and I'm breathing, living my best life. Love is on my mind and it's making me high. I'm staying in this moment, though it's hard sometimes, but I work it out every once in a while. I feel the love, I feel it growing every day. I feel the love, I feel the love. I hope it never goes away. I feel the love, love, love. Feel the love, I feel the love. I feel the love, I feel the love. I feel the love, 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 Baby, what's your number? I wanna go under. Making you a memory, that's really all I need. I'm alive and breathing, living my best life. Love is on my mind and it's making me high. I'm staying in this moment, though it's hard sometimes, but I work it out every once in a while. I feel love.
Not interested. It's persistent though. He's trying real hard. Whoa, getting a bit pushy now. Mate, she said no. Me in another life. Do I now have to say that this video was not made for kids?
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We're living like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive. What's your weakness? What's your type? Somehow I wanna know all about you. Deep connection lights a spark. You already know me when we dance in the dark. We're dreamers. We're living
we're here at the end. I hope you enjoyed that because I had a really wonderful few days going through bookshops. I was a happy camper, as you can probably imagine. And so there was no way that all those books were fitting into my suitcase on my way home. And so my friend kindly sent them to me. And I have the box. The box arrived. I have it. And so now I'm going to show you all the books that I bought. Okay, first we've got the Sea Detective. And it's funny because so many of these, well, so many, but probably half of these, I don't recognize the author or the title, like it's not on my TBR list, but there'll be something about the title that will attract my attention. So in this case, it was the word sea because I'm me and I'm a marine biologist. So I can't even describe to you how excited I was for this. Just listen to this. So sorry, say the author's name, Lovis. The Sea Detective by Mark Douglas Home, and it's Scottish crime fiction. And it says, Cal McGill is an Edinburgh-based oceanographer, environmentalist, and one-of-a-kind investigator. That was already enough for me to buy the book. Using his knowledge of the waves, ocean currents, prevailing winds, shipping records, McGill can track where objects have come from or where they've gone. It's a unique skill that can help solve all sorts of mysteries. So, an oceanographer is solving crime. I'm super excited for this. Next up, these are in no particular order, by the way, because I don't remember what order I bought them in. Next one is Count the Petals of the Moon Daisy by Martin Kirby. And this one, I think will be a little bit different. It's not overtly eco-fiction, but it just sounded so beautiful. It says, Moon Daisy spans the Atlantic and the years, a story of roots and ghosts, music and nature. Violin virtuoso Jessica Healy sits in her London flat thinking of killing herself when the phone rings and there begins a rare and beautiful English journey. Through a 19th century orphan's journal, she finds herself carried to a lost world of water gypsies and teeming wildlife. The Norfolk wind blows to her soul, and the secret of her very being is revealed as their two lives, separated by a century, weave closer and closer until they touch. So this felt like a book that was going to have a beautiful sense of place. And for me, that is also a massive part of ecofiction, is really bringing nature to life as a character in the book. And so I bought that because that's what it sounded like, and it sounded beautiful. So the third one is The Ice by Layleen Paul. And if you've been around my channel a little bit, you'll recognize this title. Layleen Paul is the author of The Bees, which is a novel told entirely from the perspective of a bee, which was quite fascinating. And she wrote what is described as an eco-chiller. This is a world of arms dealers, heroic Arctic adventurers, and power-crazed captains of industry. And that's just the ladies. That was what the Times wrote on the back. And that had me hooked already. An eco-chiller. I love it. And I will read pretty much anything that Layleen Paul writes. So, The Ice by Layleen Paul. The next one is called Ape House by Sarah Gruen. This is from the same author as Water for Elephants. If you've read that, I think I saw the movie. I do still want to read the book. But it says, what happens when you take 6 extraordinary bonobos who know sign language, a scientist who understands and likes animals more than people, animal rights protesters who liberate the apes right into the hands of an unscrupulous TV producer who produces a reality TV show that becomes the biggest phenomenon in the history of modern media? ... And about the author it says, a committed animal lover, Sarah Gruen, spent some time researching bonobos at the Great Ape Trust in Des Moines. You cannot have a two-way conversation with a great ape, or even just look one in the eye, close up, without coming away changed. And I like that idea. And I like that the author has come from the science and is now turning to fiction, because that is something I can relate to as well. So it feels like there will be some things in there that I hate. The unscrupulous TV producer is probably a good candidate, but on the whole, definitely ecofiction, and I'm gonna pick it up. The Penguin Lessons by Tom Mitchell is actually not fiction. So this is not ecofiction. It's environmental writing. I would probably call it creative nonfiction. I've heard about this. I think I might have read a review of it on Ecolit Books, but it is about a man who goes to Uruguay and rescues a penguin from an oil slick, only to find that the bird then refuses to leave his side. Tom has little choice but to smuggle his new companion across the border, through customs and into Argentina, where he teaches in a boys' boarding school. Juan Salvador, as Tom names the penguin, soon becomes the school rugby team's mascot, the housekeeper's confidant, the host at Tom's parties, and the most remarkable swimming coach in history. This plucky penguin transforms the lives of everyone he meets, in particular one young homesick schoolboy. And as for Tom, he discovers a true friend like no other. Yeah, I think it's gonna give me all the warm and cozies, which is something I need right now. Last one, promise. And it is Salmon Fishing in the Yemen by Paul Torde. And you'll probably recognize this picture from the movie. I have not seen the movie, so no spoilers. I recently came across it as ecofiction, and it says on the back, when he is asked to become involved in a project to create a salmon river in the highlands of the Yemen, fishery scientist Dr. Alfred Jones rejects the idea as absurd, but the proposal catches the eye of several senior British politicians. Fred then finds himself forced to work with the eccentric Sheikh Mohammed and his beautiful assistant Harriet. And there's the small matter of figuring out how to fly 10,000 salmon to a desert country and persuade them to swim there. And, fishery scientist, I'm already in, so I think this counts, and I'm excited to read it. So that is my book haul. I did get a few more books, which you might have seen in the vlog, but they weren't ecofiction, they were just for fun. And so, what is this, 6 books? 6 books. And of them, the one I'm most excited to read is probably The Sea Detective, because it's got an oceanographer in it, and it's in Scotland, and it's crime fiction, which I'm writing right now, so I think that is my most anticipated read of these 6. I might do a vlog where I read them and I tell you how good the selection in Norfolk really is. But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this book haul video and the vlog of me going into bookshops. I enjoyed making it. So let me know down in the comments if you want more content like this, because I'm always happy to go into charity shops and buy books. Always happy. This is my first book haul video because usually I get them in dribs and drabs. I don't buy them all at once, so I'm quite excited about this. So give it a thumbs up if you liked it as well, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I post every Wednesday all about reading and writing ecofiction and how it can be used as a science communication tool. If you want some community around your ecofiction, then join us on our Discord server, Rewilding Our Stories. The invite link is in the description below, and it's just a fun place to come and talk about environmentalism and books, and environmentalism in books, and not even just in books, in music, in video games, in art, and all kinds. And we are currently gathering suggestions for our September book club, so if you want to buddy read along with other people, then join now and you have plenty of time to buy the book. And that is all from me, so happy reading and happy book hunting if you go book hunting. I know where your mind went, and I'll see you next week, ecofictologists.